Welcome everyone. In this video, we are in the Love Cup, showcasing some more fun battles featuring Druddigon. My goodness, Druddigon is quite the pick for the Love Cup, let me tell you guys. Last time Love Cup was here, I had a Druddigon, I had one, just hadn't gotten around to building it, and Love Cup is back for more, in case you didn't get enough the first go around. It is back. So I said, why not give Druddigon a try in this go-around of the Love Cup? And my goodness, I did not regret it, guys. This thing is amazing. It is squishy, so you got to have a good shielding strategy for it. But if you can do that, my goodness, is this thing good. And also on this team with Druddigon, we've got good old Ariados. Those of you who are loyal viewers of this channel know how fond of Ariados I am. Love this Pokemon, one of my favorites. Ariados makes for a very strong safe swap, and that is what it will be on this team. It's the safe swap on this team, just in case you are met with a Charmer or one of the two overpowered fighters in this meta. That's the thing with Druddigon. Of course, you're going to be losing to those Charmers, but the two fighters in this meta being Scrafty and Medicham, you lose pretty hard to. So you got to have some strong coverage for both of those weaknesses on this team. And Ariados does amazing as a safe swap for both of those weaknesses. And also in the back, guys, we've got Talonflame. Now you can see this sort of team comp with Druddigon. You usually see it with two poison types in the back, typically with Ariados on the safe swap and Galarian Slowbro. But I don't have one. I have one, but I don't have it built, so I decided to go with Talonflame. It does the same, serves the same purpose as having another poison type in the back, addressing the charm and fighting weaknesses of Druddigon. So we decided to go with Talonflame. Talonflame is so overpowered in these Great League formats. The damage output is just absolutely insane, guys. If you can get shields down, it is generally lights out if you have Talonflame on your team. So very powerful team for the Love Cup. And my goodness, did I have fun with it, guys. We are going to dive right into these battles. These first two battles are going to be a couple of bonus battles that I thought were really fun. So here we go. We got a Scrafty on the lead. Like I said, terrible lead for Druddigon. Gonna go right into Ariados. And they meet us with an Alomomola. So this is okay. Obviously, we have to be concerned about a potential Psychic from Alomomola, but we thoroughly outpace this bulky fish here in front of us, and we draw a shield from the Alomomola. That is amazing, guys. You don't often see people shielding their Alomomolas, but they really want to hang on to switch advantage, and that is okay. It's going to allow us to get off two lunges, debuffing their attack by 2 stages, and we're going to let our Ariados go down. It did its job trying to get to that cross poison, but can't quite get to it. That is okay. We are preserving shields for either Druddigon or Talonflame, depending on how this pans out. So what we're going to do here is shield up this Psychic and farm this Alomomola all the way down. My goodness, that Dragon Tail damage just absolutely chunks, and that is why Druddigon is amazing in the Love Cup. You love to see it. We blind through a Dragon Claw, expecting them to come back in with Scrafty, but they threw us off a bit and came in with a Galarian Slowbro to soak the damage. Obviously there you want to go Night Slash. That is super effective, but there is not a whole lot they can do at this point. They switch locked themselves. That was probably a big misplay on their end, as we can easily come in with our Talonflame. You know, guys, I bet you they were trying to do a hard team read, and they were reading that we had a Galarian Slowbro of our own in the back, but we did not, guys. We had a Talonflame. We grab that last shield with a Flame Charge, and it is not trending in the right direction for our opponent, and they see the writing on the wall. They knew what was coming. They conceded the match. That's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. Talonflame forcing the concession. Talonflame, I gotta say, just has that effect on most battlers in the end game. You love to see it. And here we go. We got a Slowbro lead. This is a very tricky team, guys, especially knowing what we have in the back. So we just have to stay in here and try and get off as much damage as we can on this Slowbro. We do have access to super effective Night Slashes, and we force them to switch first. That is amazing. They switch into a Clefable, and here we go, guys. It is Ariados time in the Love Cup. You love to see it. Gonna undercharge this Cross Poison because we want to get a nice, healthy farm off of this Clefable. And seeing how much damage these Poison Stings are doing, we probably could have fully charged that, but that is okay. We are forced to shield to preserve our switch advantage because we don't want our Talonflame on the water type Slowbro. But we have loaded energy, guys. We have back-to-back lunges, which do hit the Psychic type for super effective. We grab a shield there, and we got another one ready for it. This is going to be absolutely KOing the Slowbro, and that is amazing. We got the one problem out of the way, and they conceded the match. They had an Electrode in the back, and they knew that we had a Dragon type, and it was just about over. So they top left. Good game, well played. How about that for some pure domination? You love to see it. And as we move into the featured set of the video, don't forget to give the video a like, as that truly is the best way to help this channel grow. And here we go, Ariados lead. So ideally, we would obviously like to have our Talonflame on this Ariados, and they aggressively swap into a Electrode. So we could have definitely stayed in with our Druddigon, but we go into our own Ariados because we don't like mirror matchups, and we know that we can take out this Electrode with our own Ariados. As we know, Electrode is an absolute nightmare for our Talonflame in the back, so we are going to align our Ariados with it. We do have to throw up a shield to preserve our switch advantage, but we are just going to look to get to back-to-back cross poisons. We only need one to take out this Electrode, but we go back-to-back just in case they want to try and shield, but they don't, so they would want to take a shield advantage, and that is okay. And they meet us with a Crustle, so my goodness. Two strong answers for our Talonflame. Makes sense because they did lead with an Ariados. So what we have to do is take out this Crustle with our Druddigon at all costs. We will throw up a shield if necessary because we know that Talonflame absolutely dominates the Ariados left in the back on their team. So here we go. Gonna shield up whatever this is, and we know that we can just Dragon Tail this Crustle all the way down, and we will have some energy to threaten the Ariados, but they decide to throw immediately. They know the damage that Druddigon can put out, but what they don't know is that we've got a Talonflame lurking in the back, waiting for this Ariados, and it is lights out for them. Not a whole lot they could have done. Talonflame was gonna feast on the Ariados, and they conceded the match. That is gonna be yet another good game. Well played. I had so much fun with this Druddigon team. My goodness, not only is it busted strong, but it is tons of fun to use in the Love Cup. And here we go. We have an Ariados lead, so pretty neutral lead for us, but they aggressively swap into a Crustle. So this is okay. If we're gonna be met with a Crustle, we want it on our Druddigon because both of our Pokemon in the back want nothing to do with that smackdown fast move pressure. So we are staying right here. They did shield up our Dragon Claw, and we are going to shield their move as well because we want to get rid of this Crustle with our Druddigon. And gonna look to go for another Dragon Claw. If they let this go, this will take out that Crustle, and they do let it go. That is amazing. We got rid of possibly the biggest obstacle on our opponent's team, and they come in with a Medicham to farm down. So we are coming in with Ariados because we know that Ariados can handle this Medicham. They only did 7 counters. It takes 8 to get to a Psychic, so we are not shielding that. It is just an Ice Punch. Gonna look to get off a lunge on this Medicham. This will do a decent amount of neutral damage while also debuffing that attack. They make an aggressive play back into their Ariados, and it is Talonflame time. You'll love to see it. And we're going to call this, it's just a lunge. That is double resisted. No need to shield that. And I think they got a little bit tilted. They didn't grab the shield. I think they wanted that shield, but we did not give it to them. So they conceded the match. Good game. Well played. My goodness, I have never seen so many top lefts in a back-to-back like that. That is just insane. That just goes to show how busted this team is. It is amazing. And we are met with a Scrafty, so gonna go into our Ariados because Druddigon does not like the two fighters in the Love Cup meta. And they're staying in a little bit here, so we are just going to look to get off a lunge just in case they want to chip us with a foul play. We don't intend on shielding a potential foul play because we did debuff it, and we know that we can tank it no problem. So it was the foul play, and they make a play into a Druddigon of their own. So going to get off this lunge right off the bat. We want to take some of the sting off of those heavy Dragon Tails with Stab, and that does quite a bit. They tank that lunge, and we're just going to go for a cross poison. In hindsight, we definitely could have made it to another lunge, but that's okay. We do draw a shield, and they are going to farm down. They do have a Dragon Claw ready, but because we debuffed that attack by quite a bit, going to come in with our own Druddigon, shield once, and farm down. They are close to another Dragon Claw, but they will not get to it because that Dragon Tail damage hits are super effective, and it absolutely chunks. They come back in with the Scrafty, gonna go into our Talonflame and look to go to work on this Scrafty here. And this could be a potential foul play, but we can tank it. It's not a big deal, not gonna shield this. We don't know what else they have in the back, and gonna look to get off a Flame Charge to boost our damage output. And if they let this go, of course, that KOs. So they are looking for an Ariados sweep. But we have a Talonflame that is still relatively healthy. Gonna get off another Flame Charge and really boost this Incinerate damage on this Bug-type Ariados. And we're not going to make it to another Flame Charge. Not going to shield this. Most likely just a Cross Poison. That is more than enough to take us out. But we are up a shield, and we have a very healthy Druddigon. This is how you play with Druddigon in the Love Cup. You preserve a shield for it. Preserve some health on it. And my goodness, can it run right through teams. That Dragon Tail damage with Stab is just unreal. And we do get off a Dragon Claw. Did not KO because of the debuff, but the Dragon Tails were more than enough to take out that Ariados. Druddigon closing the game strong. You love to see it. That's going to be a good game. Well played. I am telling you guys, I did not regret investing in Druddigon for the Love Cup. One of the best investments you can absolutely make if you plan on playing lots of Love Cup. Druddigon is amazing. And we are met with a Galarian Slowpoke XL running Confusion. So this thing does have access to Psyshock and Surf, I believe, but we are going to look to stay right here as our Ariados wants nothing to do with that Confusion damage. And again, on Druddigon, we do have access to super effective Night Slashes. Going to shield up the potential Psyshock and look to chunk away with these Dragon Tails. Gonna look to get off another Night Slash. If they let this go, this would absolutely take it out, and it does. And they've got a Shadow Slow King. Oh, another Confusion user. Very interesting. Not good for our Ariados, but we do have access to Lunge, which does hit for quite a bit of super effective. That did a lot on the Shadow Slow King. And they come in with a Shadow Slow Bro. So, my goodness, they got a triple Confusion team. Let me tell you guys, the level of skill and talent needed to run this triple Confusion team is on another level. I'm obviously being very sarcastic there. They are running triple Confusion, might as well be triple Charm. We've got a Tap team. Mr. Tap wants to just chunk with these Confusions, and that Confusion damage from Shadows is undeniable and unreal. Not able to take that one. We dropped one to Mr. Tap. That is okay. That's going to be a good game. Well played. Unreal. People still running triple Confusion teams in the interlude season of all seasons where rankings don't matter. My goodness. But hey, you choose to play that way, by all means, go for it. And we are met with a Druddigon mirror match. Okay, so guys, if you see a Druddigon on the lead, you can bet the house that there is most likely at least an Ariados in the back and most likely a Galarian Slowbro in the back. And they let their Druddigon go down, and we make an aggressive play into our Ariados as they come in with the Galarian Slowbro right on cue. So this is looking like the conventional version of this Druddigon line with the Slowbro in the back. We, of course, have a Talonflame on our team, and we know that they have most likely have an Ariados, and there it is again, right on cue. So this is looking pretty good for our Talonflame. We did have to shield our Ariados, but that is okay because we know our Talonflame can absolutely run right through this opposing Ariados. We are just going to look to get off as many lunge debuffs as we can and chip away at the health on this opposing Ariados here. Not going to shield anything. What we want to do is switch at the right time to not only clear the debuff, but to get ahead on energy with our Talonflame. Not going to shield anything. We don't care whatever this is. And it is a cross poison that does not do a whole lot. We can farm this thing all the way down. And Talonflame with an energy advantage is absolutely lethal. Does not matter which cup you are playing in. And we're going to look to get off our first flame charge. Really boost that incinerate damage on this Galarian Slowbro. We are even on shields. We still have 3 of our Pokemon still alive and kicking on our team. Going to look to get off another flame charge, and I think that they force closed their app because it was all but over. It was lights out. Talonflame just went on a tear to close the game strong, closing off the featured set of the video, 3-balling our opponent. That was amazing. This team is so strong, guys, and that is the team. My goodness, what a powerful team, guys. I think this version of the Druddigon line might actually be better, guys. Having Talonflame in the place of Galarian Slowbro proved to be quite powerful for the Love Cup. So, guys, my goodness, if you were on the fence about whether you wanted to make an investment into Druddigon, I hope this video swayed you one way or another because Druddigon is so strong in the Love Cup. You just have to have the right team behind it. That being 2 Pokemon in the back that can address the fighters in this meta and the Charmers, of course. If you can do that, you can have some amazing success and fun with Druddigon in the Love Cup. And that is exactly what you saw here. Had a blast with this team, guys. I'm telling you, I can't say enough good things about it. I was not disappointed in Druddigon. It is amazing for the Love Cup. So powerful. That Dragon Tail damage with Stab coming from Druddigon is unreal, guys. That damage is amazing. It's astounding how much damage it does at this lower CP limit of 1500. It is insane. And as you can see, guys, we just have raid IVs on our Druddigon. These are not PvP optimized IVs. If you have one, if you were lucky enough to trade for one and get good IVs, that's even better. It's going to do even better. But the raid IVs did just fine on our Druddigon. We preserved the shields when necessary for it and had tons of success. So you run Druddigon on the lead. You're going to swap out on just about all of the charm leads. You're going to swap out on the fighters into Ariados and go to work with Ariados. Try to flip Switch Advantage if you want, but in this Love Cup meta, the Switch Advantage doesn't seem to be quite that important because there are a lot of Pokemon that Druddigon can handle no problem. So if you really generally don't want to shield your Ariados unless you know that you absolutely have to, and that is if there is a Charmer on the lead. That is the only time you would really want to maintain Switch Advantage. That way you can align the Talonflame onto the Charmer. So yeah, that is the team. That is how you run the team. Guys, this team is so powerful. Not only is it powerful, it is tons of fun. I had a blast with it. I hope you all enjoyed. And if you liked what you saw today, Don't forget to give the video a like. Really let YouTube know that you liked the video. That is the only way YouTube knows that you liked it, is if you hit that like button, and they can recommend it to others that might also like the content as well. That is the best way to really help the channel grow. But I had a blast, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. As always, I thank you for watching, and keep up the grind. Thank you, guys.